Okay guys, so we're going to do a quick video. I always say quick and it ends up being about 20 minutes. So we're going to do the 5-step checker. It's a bit of a mouthful. The 5-step checker. So what we're going to do is we're going to take 5 steps backwards. Okay? So currently, we're on Tuesday. So we're going to go back to Monday, Sunday, Saturday, Friday. Because looking backwards, you get the most evidence. Okay? Now, most of us like to look, I've spoken about this over and over again, most of us like to look forwards all the time and predict what's about to happen. But we're not psychics, so we don't exactly know how we're going to behave, what's going to happen in our life, the obstacles that are going to come up, anything along those lines. So the best evidence that you can get is looking backwards. Okay, so just looking back over 5 days. So we've got Friday, so we're going to look at Friday first. So Friday is where we slow down. So we naturally think with our exercise and nutrition, we slow down because we've had a hard week, we deserve to slow down. And for many of us, Friday is probably our last exercise session. When in fact, Friday should be one of the days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday are the days that we should speed up. Because when we come to the end of something, and the end of a week, a month, a year, whatever, it should create urgency. As in, shit, I need to do X, Y, and Z to get the result that I said I was going to get this week. But we slow down. Then it leads into Saturday. So we forget. So Saturday, we fucking completely forget about the goals we set on the previous Monday, because we eat what we want, we drink what we want, we do what we want, we go where we want, and we justify it because we've had a hard week. Now, I know people on a Saturday that have a cheat or reward day, irrelevant of whether they've produced any results or not. Now, what does that say? What does that say if you're going to reward yourself no matter what? So we can't even call it a reward. It's like all this shit now where kids are getting participation awards. So we don't do first, second or thirds anymore in sports day. We do participation. Okay? So not everyone's going to be successful. So everyone that walks into a gym door is not going to be successful. It'd be interesting to find out the actual percentage of people that actually hit their goals. Because it's a lot harder than what people think. We like the thought, so the thought starts by looking forwards. So we have the thought, and then we look forwards, thinking, right, this is how I want to look, this is how I want to feel, this is the clothes I want to wear, this is the dress size I want to be, this is the weight I want to be. But we go from this little person with a thought of where we want to be. A little bit square on. So we go from here all the way to growing into this person, this big ass badass in the room that's producing amazing results. So our thoughts go from there to there. But what we haven't addressed is the work required, the stepping stones, the goals. So we don't just go from there to there. We go from there to a little bit bigger after we've done a little bit of the work and set some goals and achieve something. Then we set some more and we go a little bit bigger. Then we go a little bit bigger because we're achieving, we're setting goals, we're moving forwards, and then we get to that point. But what a lot of people do is they think they can go from this little person who's got no gym experience, had no previous results, is known to be a quitter, always stops and starts things, and then we have this thought that we want to be this person here, yet we forget about, because this is probably 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, probably 4 months before you start getting a noticeable change. So Friday, we slow down. Saturday, like I said, we completely forget about our goals. And what I want you to consider is we forget and we overeat. So on Saturdays, it's been known for people to eat between 6,000 and 9,000 calories. So let's look at this, 6,000 and 9,000 calories. So let's go here. So if we've got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if on Monday we're eating 1,500 calories, Tuesday 1,000, so we're strict in the week, 1,500, 1,500, Friday 1,500. It's got 3,000, 6,000. So Monday to Friday we've got 7,500 calories. And I'm telling you, on a Saturday, when we start with a cooked breakfast, we eat out, we have drinks, we have takeaways, all this type of stuff. A treat day is somewhere between 6,000 and 9,000 calories. So we are eating in one day more than we've ate in 5 days. And we wonder why every Monday morning we wake up and we're still in the same position, or in fact we weigh more, and all we think about is, well, I went to the gym Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Oh, obviously the gym doesn't work for me. It does work. The thing that doesn't work for you is the fact that you fucking spend a whole 24 hours overeating and not doing what you're meant to do, and you're completely forgetting about the goals that you set on Monday. And like I said to you, your calories in versus your calories out are the main priority of any fat loss program. So we've forgotten. So Sunday is guilt. Guilt and reset. Okay, so Sunday we sort of feel like shit, because we've done all the sabotaging on the Saturday, we've slowed down on the Friday, forgotten about the Saturday. Sunday, we've got a bit of guilt. Oh, we shouldn't have done this, we shouldn't have done that. Right, okay, I start seeing a few motivational posts on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Right, okay, so I'm going to set some goals for this week. So I'm going to set some goals. So we reset. So we've set some new goals. So on Sunday, new goals for this upcoming week. So then it comes down to Monday. So this is the work. So you've set the goals, like here. You've had the thought, you want to be this badass, with this body, and this lifestyle, and these habits, and you want people to look at you and think, fucking, you look in good shape, you're confident, happy, you want that. So now it comes down to the work. Because it's easy. Like I said, when people walk in through a gym, people say the hardest thing it is to do is to walk through those doors. Is it fuck? The hardest thing isn't to walk through the gym doors and pay, that's the easiest thing. The hardest thing to do is to be able to turn up, do the training, do the sessions, irrelevant of how you're feeling. So your thoughts, feelings, moods and results. Can you consistently produce and stay adherent to a program irrelevant of what's going on in here? Can you do it? That's the hardest part. And the same part about setting goals. The easiest part is to go from here and look to here. The hardest part is to do the work month in, month out, to grow into this person that you want to be. That growing process doesn't take 24 hours. It takes days, weeks, months of consistency. So you've gone from Sunday, so now you've got this goal and you want this result for this upcoming week, because this week is going to be the week, Motivation Monday. We're here, we're on it, we're rocking. So Monday, did you do the work? So Monday, did you do the work? So this is the work. And it's just a simple Yes or no? No stories, no justifications. I don't want to know why you didn't do it or why you did do it. I just want to know, did you yesterday do what you said you were going to do on Sunday? Because every Sunday, I guarantee you, if you are overweight or obese, I'm telling you, every Sunday night, or you're not in the shape you want to be, you tell yourself that this week's going to be the week. And also, you probably said that 2017 was going to be the year that you stop disappointing yourself, the year that you're going to get in shape. You've set the goals. Now for the work, and the work started on Monday. Because if you didn't do the work on Monday, most people fuck off another week. Did you do the work, yes or no? Yes or no? Did you do what you said you were going to do? Did you do the work with your nutrition? Did you track your food? Did you do the Did you turn up to the exercise session you were meant to do it? Did you do it, yes or no? See, what a lot of us like to do is like to justify why we didn't do it. But we don't want to know that, because your results and what you want do not give a fuck about your stories or your justifications or your reasons. Because the results are still there waiting. Now, if you're just continually telling yourself, this is the reason why I didn't do this, this is the reason why I didn't do that, this is another story, my family, my kids, my work, it's just another story. It's just another story, another justification as to why you didn't do what you said you were going to do when you sat there in guilt on Sunday night when you were planning and preparing for this upcoming week, because this was going to be the week, because we know we're halfway through 2017, this was going to be the week that you were going to get your shit together. Now, did you do what you said you were going to do, yes or no? And then it comes on to today. We look back over the last 5 days. Are you on track? So, on Sunday night, we said we wanted to achieve certain goals for this week. See, a lot of us tend to look too far forwards. Like here, we look too far forwards to try and be this badass. When in fact, we don't need to look too far forwards, because when we look too far forwards, things seem so far away that there's no urgency or no deadline. Okay? So what we need to do is we only need to look in 5-day periods, because it's close enough to keep yourself accountable and keep urgency and have a deadline. So are you on track? And again, it's a simple yes or no. So on Monday, did you do the work that you said you were going to do on Sunday? Because you ate like shit on Saturday and you slowed down on Friday. Did you do the work? And on Tuesday, looking back, so Tuesday's another day, the last day of the 5-day period, 5 steps. Are you on track with what you said? Are you on track with what you said you were going to be at on January the 1st, 2017? Are you on track? Or is it going to be another year that you disappoint yourself because you're not prepared to do the required work? You're prepared to sit down and think about and imagine that feeling of losing the weight, of doing the classes, of getting the results, but wishing and hoping didn't turn anyone leaner, lighter, fitter and stronger. Because if that was the case, everybody would be walking around with a 6-pack in the size clothing that they wanted, but it's fucking not happening. So it only comes down to work. We can have the best plan in the world, we can have the best goals in the world, but if your body is still in the same position as it was in January the 1st, 2017, I suggest to you that the work you're doing doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work, because the evidence tells us that what you are doing doesn't work. So it doesn't matter whether you tell me you don't feel like you're eating enough. It doesn't matter whether you tell me that you're attending the gym every single day. Because if your body is still the same, your lifestyle is still the same, your thought pattern is still the same, what you are doing does not work. So look back upon your last 5 days and tell me if they're any different to this. Okay? Slowing down, forgetting, guilt, starting the work. Okay? Have a look back. Because like I said, you get more evidence from looking back than you do from trying to look forward, because we're not psychics, we cannot predict the future. And all of this comes, if you're not on track, what we need to do is look at the obstacles as to why you're not doing the work. Why? If you really, really, really want this result, you really, really, really want this feeling, you really, really, really want this body, what's the biggest reasons as to why you haven't already got it? Why haven't you already got this body? Look at them reasons, and then they're going to tell you a bigger story. Okay? And nothing that I say means anything unless you're prepared to do the work. So whatever your result is that you're after, find out the work required. Speak to a trainer, do your research, speak to someone who's had the result, find out the work required. And again, it's a simple yes or no. Am I prepared to do it every single day? And if you're not, you either have to change your goal or your deadline. Okay? Either change your goal or your deadline, because some people want 2 stone in 2 months. If you're not prepared to do the work, it might have to be 4 months, it might have to be 6 months, it might have to be 8 months. But then we think, oh my God, that's a little bit too long, that's a bit too long, I can't do that. So just think about what the goal is you want. Am I prepared to do the work consistently? Okay? And always only look back 5 days at a time. Okay? And it'll tell you the whole story of why you're either not moving closer to your goals or you are moving closer to your goals. Because like I said, your results, just like Saturdays and Sundays and weekends, your goals do not give a fuck whether it's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. It doesn't matter, because they just want a certain outcome. The same way they don't care about your stories as to why you didn't do the work. Hopefully this has helped, guys. Remember, we try and hit you up with a video every single day. For more help and details about what we do, go to livelifelight.co.uk. And if you fancy like having a 7-day pass to get your journey started, a little platform to get you going, go to livelifelight.co.uk/7 days. Have a good Tuesday.